with Cincy needing a win to split the season series. But it'll be just their second win in the last 14 matchups. It's the Steelers and the Bengals, and it's next.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers for Mixon last week, 17 carries, 137 yards, and a score.
And give him a ton of credit. He's running the ball really well. But I look at those guys up front. That unit is truly playing as just that. Every move that they make, their teammate understands what that move means and what they need to do. And right now, they're starting to grind it out pretty well.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now it's Burrow. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his left. And it's... Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it no matter what.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Burrow will throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away.
We got this.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Harris. And some room to maneuver. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They're going to look to throw. Ebron caught left side. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Well, these 2 teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 13 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
That catch good for only a couple.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On second down, here's Mixon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 45-yard punt and couple that with a loss on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
He'll get this to Coleman.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on first down. It's Harris. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. Got some room at the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. 13 yards there offset some of the penalty yardage as it's second down. On second down, this is Harris. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On the move to his left. And he finds his target, Ebron. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. He'll air this one out for Boyd.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Mike Hilton. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So we have come to and now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. Bulldozes past him.
Ricardo Allen, former Falcon, in on the tackle.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Room to run past midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line.
81 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And a big one across here as he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Trey Hendrickson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. They'll drop to throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to it.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Well, Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
So the 2-point conversion trend continues, at least as far as trying those goes. They've attempted them after all 3 touchdowns, CD, and converted now 2 of them.
They're not just dipping their toe in the water, are they? I mean, they're committed to going for 2 points, and 2 out of 3, now with a 22-0 lead. In a sense, they're a little bit ahead of the curve because normally it would be 21, wouldn't it?
And with the way their defense is playing, I don't know if it matters if they do convert any of these.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now Burrow on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. From midfield now, Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. His throw incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On first down, Mixon, and inside the 20 before he's brought down.
We play to win.
Back now in Cincinnati. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Open man is Uzomah. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page, because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Flushed out right.
Now Burrow loses the football.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So simple. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris
with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Burrow looking to pass.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now Burrow loses the football.
But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year.
First down. Here's Burrow.
Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 6-yard line.
Now it's Burrow.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, it's Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Here we go. Ready? Nice hot.
Gotta get the point. Get on the point right here.
A final shot now for Burrow. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.